Hi there, welcome back to my channel. I hope everybody's doing good out there today. I'm doing really good. I'm sending prayers to everybody, whoever may need them. I just pray to God and let Him take care of it because, you know, there's so many people out there that are in need of well wishes and prayers and lifting up, and I'm here to do that for you today. I'm going to try my best and ask God and the angels for clarity and guidance to speak the right words for people to hear the message that they need to hear today. I wish blessings of health and prosperity and discernment for anybody that comes to my channel. Thank you for my new subscribers. Welcome to my channel. My channel's a variety of different things. I just post things that I like to post and hope that I earn your subscription and maybe help you today. I'm going to pull from the Archangel deck today and the Goddess cards. Ask God and the angels to come and bless these cards from all past readings. Ask God and the angels to bless these cards from all past readings. What does the collective need to know today? What does the collective need to know today? We have nurture, Archangel Gabriel. As you nurture a child, you nurture your own inner child. Both activities are important for you right now. One reason why it's important for you to help children is because you're also helping your own inner child in the process. You're teaching what you need to learn, so pay particular attention to the messages you deliver to children and their parents. Know that those messages are for you as well. Take time to play, laugh, and to be silly and carefree. Nurture your inner child with as much love and attention as possible. Ask God and the angels to cleanse and bless these cards from all past readings. Ask for clarity and wisdom and the right words to express the message for my highest good and for the highest good of the collective. You're the High Priestess. You have divine knowledge that can help others through your spiritual teachings. I'm going to read from the book for you. Your wisdom extends back into the far reaches of ancient times. You've brought this knowledge forward into your present incarnation to be a way shower so that others may benefit from your experiences. Don't delay in expressing this wisdom. I will assist you in manifesting platforms for your spiritual teaching, whether it's through teaching by example or through writing or speaking. All forms of teachings are equally valuable, no matter how many lives you touch. The various meanings of this card. Lead workshops, write books or articles, look for opportunities to teach, be a role model of peace, honor your divinity, and know that you are a leader. I'm going to pull from the Infinite Energies Oracle card deck. Let's go the angels to bless these cards from any past reading. What does the collective need to know? Elderly. It's card 63, which goes to a 9. To forget the elderly is to ignore the wisdom of the years. So you have a lot of wisdom in you. Sometimes you may not feel like you have a lot of wisdom, or you don't know the ropes or the rules of the game, or maybe you're just on the bottom rung of the ladder and you're just climbing up. It's a process. It takes time to find your bearings, figure out where you fit, blaze your own trail. Remember to stay authentic to yourself. Don't change to please others. Melancholy. It's card number 23, which goes down to a 5. It takes 21 days to get rid of a habit, but for you, it will take a lifetime. Well, life is about learning, and we're constantly learning every day, new things. So don't get discouraged. Keep going on your path, and don't let anybody knock you off your platform. It's your platform. It's not theirs. Nobody knows you. They're only assuming what things are, right? Adulthood. It's called card 61, which goes to a 7. We spend our whole childhood wanting to grow up faster, but we spend our whole adult life wanting to go back to simplicity and being a kid again. It's true. For some people, it's true. I know when I was young, I wanted to be older. Now that I'm older, my life wasn't simple, so I wouldn't want to go back to being a child again. I'm eager for my future. I'm eager for what God has planned for me. I'm looking forward to expanding and dropping my ego, which is card 35, which is an 8. It's just like dust in the eyes. Without clearing the dust, we can't see anything clearly. So clear the ego and see the world. This forward for you. I'm going to pull from the Art of Manifestation Oracle cards. Ask God and the angels to come and bless these cards from all past reading. You got Restore Balance. This card calls you to notice what kinds of situation, people, and circumstances throw you off balance, and more importantly, what enables you to regain balance and recenter yourself. Noticing heightens your awareness and creates an opportunity for you to become proactive in maintaining your ongoing balance and inner harmony. And it's card 46, which goes to a 10, which goes for the 1. Then we have Open the Floodgates, which is card 38, which goes to an 11, which goes down to a 2. If we are unable to acknowledge and talk about our feelings, they stack up and build up like a pressure cooker, waiting to blow, coloring our ability to see clearly. This card calls you to acknowledge your emotions and find a way to release them. Write down your thoughts and feelings if needed and reach out for professional help. So I've been having interesting traveling dreams and talking with, it was one in particular person, and this person is suffering from IBS, irritable bowel syndrome, and I'm going to keep her identity private. But I suffer from spastic colitis, just different things growing up. It's from stress and everything. If you're eating when you're stressed, that will irritate your digestive tract. Also, separate your foods, like eat your veggies and your meat and your potatoes or whatever you're eating. Eat each item separately. If you mix them together, it creates a gas in your gut. It really knocks your enzymes and everything out of whack. And stay away from spicy foods, because spices are you can have spice, but just don't go overboard on it. I know spices really irritate our intestinal tract, especially if you are like a very high active life and you're under a lot of stress or surrounded by a lot of people and their energies. It's almost a sense of anxiety, panic. Yes, and keep your water, your fluids up, and lay off the sugary, sweetie drinks, and maybe start making coffee at home instead of ordering out, and lay off the dairy. So that's my advice to anybody that's suffering with IBS or intestinal problems. Miracles. It's card 33, which goes to a 6. We tend to perceive miracles only when our personal desires are met, and yet when we look back, almost all of us will be able to recall a crisis or a challenge that ultimately proved to be a miraculous turning point and an extraordinary gift. This card asks you to see the miracles that surround you right now and in every situation. That's a beautiful card. I had a hummingbird come into the house the other day, and it took me about 10 minutes to get her, gently get her. She trusted me. She actually she rested on my hand and stayed there while I had to open the door. My front room holds all my my extra pieces of wood, and my house is under construction, so that my front room is my storage area of the things that need to be kept dry. Mistakes. It's card number 34. If you feel you have made a mistake, or indeed someone else has done so with impact on you, please do not feel bad about this. Treasure and value your mistakes and those of others around you. They are cutting edge of our personal growth and evolution. Lean into the learning and celebrate your openness to grow. It's card 34, which goes to a 7. Choices and decisions. It's card number 6. The choices that we make today are defining the shape of our tomorrow, and so it is hardly surprising that we sometimes worry about making the right decisions. Do not shroud your mind in the fog of uncertainty. Just as you have choices today, you also have choices tomorrow and the day after. Be assured you can always change course again. I want to touch base on black magic and people sending spell work, you know, to their enemies or whatever. But what if they're not your enemies? Do you not think that God, the universe, the Holy Spirit, your ancestors, and everybody else that's watching out for you knows the difference? So God would know if someone's your enemy or not. So your spell work will only backfire. A lot of the black magic that's going on and stuff in our day-to-day life in the world, or whether, you know, black magic can be gossiping and rumors and just, you know, just words. But if the person's not your enemy, where's it going to go? It's going to come right back to you. And that's just the way it works. You can't send out bad energy to people that aren't deserving it. But if you're just doing it out of an ego, or just because you think that somebody's against you, what gives you the right to go out and start casting spells or paying people to do all this stuff? If you're paying people to do negative things to other people, all that stuff is going to return to the sender or the teacher or the person doing the work. And from what's going on in the world right now, I am really focusing on the good, even though it's hard to listen to, and this is in referring to pedophilia and child slavery and, you know, abuse in that line. I know it's hard to hear about, you know, all these children that have been being sold in the sex trade industry. But on the flip side, the good of it is that they're catching all these weirdos and they're making it more public and more mainstream. Like, it's not a secret anymore. So if you've experienced this as a child, don't hide in shame. It's not your shame to carry or to bear anymore. Things that happened to us in our past that were, you know, pretty dark can have such a power over your life. It just makes you feel guarded, restrained. You isolate yourself. You don't get involved. You are fearful of men or women, if it's women that have been molesting you. And that happens, and the world that we had been living in has been a very sick world. And all that sickness, you know, has been a plague on this planet, on Earth, on our beautiful planet, and has had like a huge effect on it. You can feel it in the air. So don't carry the shame anymore. It's not yours to bear. Tell your story. Get it out. Write it in a journal. Seek a counselor if you need to talk to somebody. But don't hold it in anymore. Let yourself go. Be free. Cut those chains that have been binding you all these years, and live your life free. Ooh. Ask God the angels, cleanse and bless these cards from all past readings. Ask for clarity, the wisdom to speak the right words to the collective. What is the message they need? Okay. We got the unicorn, invite serendipity. We got Archangel Gabriel, messenger of creativity and hope. Go with the flow and let things happen. And animal bond, stand up for all animals. animals and children. They're the innocents of the world. Ask God and angels, cleanse and bless these cards from all past readings. Ask for clarity. Ask for the wisdom, for the words to communicate the right message to the collective and to whoever else may need to hear it. Okay. We have Fairy of the Highlands. It's time to be brave. Be brave. Come on out and tell your story. Heal from the past. Fearless Ghosts. And the Haunted Girl. Ghost people. Ghosts aren't bad. They're not scary. They're most likely your ancestors passed over. Winged Seer, you are clearly clairvoyance. So I'm picking up on emotions, and I struggled whether or not I was going to come and do a reading today, because I do pick up on the energy of the planet and of people. And some people, well, a lot of people, myself included, struggle with being a workaholic. Fairy of the green world, the natural world needs you. The natural world needs you. Needs all of us. You're not alone. If you need to go see a counselor, there's no shame in seeing a counselor and talking. They can help you work through your issues, and maybe, you know, you'll get some great guidance that will help you. Sorry. Time for change, to learn something new, to use technology and gadgets for wisdom. You have the whole world in your hand. Our phone is an amazing gadget that is meant to be used. And they've been, you know, the phone was invented to keep everybody dumbed down, right? Because so many of us need entertaining, and so many of us have been dumbed down for a long time. Not dumbed down as in dumb, but not functioning with our eyes open, seeing what's been going on around us, whether it be in governments or healthcare or just in day-to-day life. So use your gadgets for wisdom. Use it for your highest good. Put it to work for you. Ghost of the pumpkin patch. Count your blessings. Thank your feet for every step. Thank your legs for holding you up. Thank your arms for giving you strength. Just thank every part of your body. Think of all the things that you have. Look around your house and look at all the beautiful things that you have. And you know every item we collect over the years holds a memory. And if it's a good memory, you need to honor that, and you know, because that was a blessing. But if you have items around you that may trigger some sadness or negativity, then it's time to get rid of it, because it'll always sit there in the back of your mind, you know, that memory, especially if it's a negative memory. And as growing up, I learned how easy negativity is, and how much of a struggle staying good, feeding our self good words, good thoughts. Sea shanty, calm amid the chaos. You got this. You can do it. The more you practice anything, the easier it gets. Angel of time, you're working too hard. It's okay to take a break, you know. You're not going to miss out on anything. If you find yourself working too hard, ask God and the angels to cleanse and bless these cards. All past readings. Ask for clarity and guidance. Share your voice. Share your voice. Come out of the cave. Don't worry about persecution and just express yourself. You're safe. Maybe you need to start a YouTube channel. Maybe you need to write a book or journal. Find something that can bring you peace. If you try and do things out of force, it becomes a struggle. I've been there. You're not alone. It's a process growing. Align your life. What is not aligned and needs to change? And there you go. Don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? Those are some pretty interesting questions to ask yourself. Ask God and the angels to cleanse and bless these cards from all past reading. Ask for clarity, for wisdom, for the right words to express the message for the collective. What does the collective need to know? How can I help the collective? You got pose brave flight. You will not let fear stop you this time. That's card number 26, which goes to an 8. Don't let fear stand in your way. At the bottom of the deck, we have the fairy bee. My life is sweet. Say that to yourself. My life is sweet. I love my life. Everything is working out for me exactly how it's supposed to be. I am where I am and it's okay. You can say it's okay, help's on the way. Call back your power. Cut the cords of attachment to any person, place, or thing. Ask God, Jesus, and the Holy Spirit to protect you and watch over you and your loved ones. Ask for guidance. Your higher self, God is inside you. Ask your higher self for clarity, for guidance. Dragonling Garden, a new world is born. Card 45, which goes to an 11, which goes to a 2. And Bats in the Belfry, you can achieve great things. You can achieve great things if you put your mind to it and you do things that bring you joy, that makes your heart sing. The outcome from it will be amazing. Just make sure that you get in the right space, the right energy before moving forward on any project you're working on. So I'll see you in the next reading. I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you for liking the video. Thanks again for subscribing. I greatly appreciate your subscription, your comments, the shares, the likes. I do appreciate it. It helps get the message out. Feel free to share this message or any of my videos, as it might help somebody else out. God bless you. Take care, and I love you.